Hey everybody, this is Flo at FloBradley.com and it's Transformation Tuesday. And today I want to talk about quieting the mind and giving you some practical ways that you can do that utilizing meditation. So I'm going to give you several tips today on meditation and how to do it. I've been going through something called the Master Key, and in it, it's by Charles Haanel. It talks about meditation and how to get into it so that you get the result you're seeking. So meditation is a kind of a buzzword, why to do it. A lot of times, if we're going after something, for example, like I had a client who didn't believe that she can have abs, and girlfriend, you can if you're listening to this, because she's never had them. So she actually had this dialogue in her head that says, I can't have that because of X, Y, and Z. It's not true. It's something we've made up. And so we need to quiet our mind a lot of times to believe that we can do it. I qualified for the Boston Marathon. It took me 4 attempts. It wasn't until I got to meditation and really start to understand my own power that I was able to accomplish that. And I had less training, by the way. A lot of times people are like, well, you might have trained. I did. I definitely trained my body, but I really trained my mind because at some point it becomes a mental game. So let me share with you the ways that you can start meditating. And all of this comes from Charles Haanel's The Master Key. I highly recommend going through this type of experience. It's not a book. So if you do want to learn more about the Master Key, I can definitely share with you. I'm actually going through a workshop with it, and it's been a year journey for me. I'm doing this workshop for the second time around. So here we go. Ways to meditate. And this is from the book. What you want to do is for a week period. I'm going to break these down by weeks. The first week, you want to just go to the same spot. I choose my couch right there, and I turn off all the lights, and you just want to quiet your stay still. Stuff can come in and out of your head, that's fine, but just stay completely still. And the whole philosophy behind that is if you cannot control your body, how are you ever going to control your mind? So it's really to just be completely still. Of course you're going to breathe, but yeah, we want you to keep living. The second week, so you do that every day for 15 minutes, same time, and it's better to do it in the morning or afternoon, not at night, because a lot of times we're just tired at night and we just fidget and stuff. The second thing that you want to do is you want to quiet your mind. So just anything that comes in, try to stop it. And it's going to be very challenging because you're going to be very aware of all your thoughts. I might actually sneak in another exercise. It's not part of Charles Haanel because I've actually done this. It's for a 24-hour period. I just anytime I had a thought, I write it down. One of my partners recommended this to me. Shout out Jason Liu. And I just wrote that all the time, what was going on in my head. And a lot of it was just crazy. It was all day long too. But you want to do that exercise, that's exercise that's added, but just try to quiet your mind, and work on that for a week for 15 minutes. And I set the timer. That's how I know for the 15 minutes. So stay completely still and quiet your mind. The third week, what you want to do is you want to just physically relax, like just let your body kind of go, but still be still. So it's not tight, it's like relaxed. And breathing, quieting your mind, just in a relaxed state. The fourth week, what you want to do is you really want to, if there's any negative thoughts, now we try to quiet our mind, but we also, stuff is going to be coming in there, and some of it may be negative or worry or frustrated, anxiety, anxious. When you notice that, it's good to be the observer, notice it, but then release it. So notice it, release it, relax. And then brings us to the next week, and this is the substitution piece. There is something called the law of substitution, where a lot of times, and this goes back to wanting to perform in an area that we haven't experienced before, a lot of times we don't believe we can, and there's a lot of negative stuff going through our head. Oh, if I have to do a big presentation, I sound stupid, and all this other stuff that you just say that's not true. This is the start of you controlling your thoughts, and what you want to do is replace everything with a beautiful moment. For me, that moment is a time with my family, and you want to you want to keep doing that same moment. And it's actually when we surprised the kids to go to Disney World last year. You want to keep doing that same moment. How did things feel, smell, sound? What were the expressions on the faces? All of that. And you are utilizing the law of substitution to actually start to control what you want in your head. That's it for now. There's other things that you can do to build up this progression. And I will even talk about, if you want to learn more about meditation, let me know. There's even ways that you can uncover really anything in the silence that you put your mind to. In the book by Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. Why is it called Think and Grow Rich? Because a lot of people that he covered, in fact, pretty much everyone, spent a lot of times in silence and solitude meditating on what they wanted to have accomplished in their life, not what wasn't happening. And they were quieting their mind for hours, not just 15 minutes. So this is the start of liberation from the crazy train, as well as from your limiting beliefs. And it really is very powerful. So I'm excited to bring meditation to you today, and a how-to on meditation. You can also pick up Charles Haanel's book on Amazon. It's a great book, but I really would recommend going through some type of experience so you can talk about it with people that are going through the Master Key. That's it for now. This is Flo at FloBradley.com. Remember to embrace the beauty of your life journey, and we'll see you next time.